Hey, and thanks for stopping by. My name is Chad Goller Sojourner, and I'm the founder of Transracial Family Coaching, where we assist prospective and adoptive parents in identifying, understanding, and overcoming the inherent challenges and obstacles that come with creating healthy and growing happy transracial families. We do this by offering both distance learning courses and one-on-one coaching. So if you're interested in learning more about our services, and we hope you are, please check out our comprehensive website at transracialfamilycoaching.com. With that, welcome to Transracial Family Coaching's YouTube site. Last time we talked about the importance of school choice and its impact on the transracial adoptee's identity development. This week, I'd like to talk about the importance of adoptive parents engaging with and communities that share their child's racial and ethnic background. Recently, I had the opportunity to attend a transracial family camp, where one of the things I appreciated was that the level of discourse, honesty, and openness among the campers, particularly the junior and senior high campus. One incident has stayed with me involved the question posed to the older campers: if you could ask your parents anything, what would it be? To which a young man replied, "Mom and Dad, I know you love me, but why don't you like black people?" I found this response to be both prophetic and profound, while at the same time heartbreaking, so I think it's worth unpacking. First up, it's important to remember that not liking someone or something is a far cry from disliking someone or something. And with that, a couple stories. An old friend of mine loved to surf so much that he left a higher paying job in a lower cost of living city to take a lower paying job in a higher cost of living yet surf friendly city. My neighbor, guy up the street, weird guy, but anyways, who, like me, is in his mid 40s, has a whole basement devoted to gaming systems. And by systems, I mean those dating back to the days of Texas Instrument and Atari. And while you wouldn't find any gaming systems in my parents' house, what you would find were many books. So many that simply sitting down often requires the moving of them. See, my friend, neighbor, and parents all have one thing in common, and that is they all love and value something so much that they've chosen to surround themselves with that which they love and value. The same premise holds true when creating healthy and happy transracial families. Transracial adoptees need to see their parents loving and valuing people who look like them. This is the cornerstone of a healthy same-race identity. Let me say that again. Transracial adoptees need to see their parents loving and valuing people who look like them, for this is a cornerstone to a healthy same-race identity. Now, of course, this is not groundbreaking concept. We know that children who see their parents loving and valuing things like nature, music, or cake are more likely to love and value things like nature, music, or cake. So when this young man responded, "Mom and Dad, I know you love me, but why don't you like black people?" I understood exactly what he was saying. For while I came from a loving and supported home, I also came from a home void of anything black. Matter of fact, if you were to remove all the family pictures, you would have never even known that a black person, you would never know that a black person had crossed his threshold, let alone live there. As a first wave transracial adoptee, this is not uncommon. For our parents and us, we had no benefit of history or hindsight, books, the internet, or anything, including institutional support, or even ways of knowing what to gauge what we're getting right or wrong. In many ways, we were the clinical trials and day laborers of this grand and complex social experience, one which would lead to what we call today transracial adoption. Of course, today we know better and different, and therefore we can do better and different. And this starts with showing your children that you love and value people who look like them. This is why one of our core beliefs at Transracial Family Coaching is that transracial families work best when adoptive parents come to the table with pre-existing levels of cultural competency as it relates to the children they are interested in adopting. This includes having previous interaction with members of that child's racial community. Of course, this doesn't always happen organically, which means that in order for white adoptive parents to develop relationships with people who share their child's racial and ethnic backgrounds, it takes some intentionality, which of course can be awkward. This is probably why you don't see a lot of seeking black friend ads on Craigslist. The good news is that there are ways of engaging communities of color for the purpose of creating meaningful and loving relationships. And if you're interested in how best to go about creating those meaningful, loving relationships, as well as other transracial matters, we invite you to head on over to our website, once again at transracialfamilycoaching.com, as well as follow me on Twitter at transfamcoach and on Facebook and Google at Transracial Family Coaching. I hope that helped a little, and until next time, be well.